Alright guys, we're going to be reviewing the Venus XL palette from LimeCrime. It has the beautiful Aphrodite on the front of the packaging, and then here are the colors inside. It also comes with a large mirror. Of course, they always have those packaging stickers on it, so I'm going to peel it off and reveal the big mirror. Here are the colors inside, like lots of pinks, lots of reds and cranberries. Now let's get into one of the plushies. This is the shade Milk Tea. So here's what it looks like. As you open it, it has a cute little teddy bear on the lid. It has a doe foot applicator. And this is what Milk Tea looks like. I'm going to try it on for you guys. It's a nice, beautiful mauve color. Alright, let's get into the finger swatches of the Venus XL palette by LimeCrime. Alright guys, let's get into the brush swatches of the Venus XL palette. First shade is Eden, and it's a metallic pinky tone. Next shade is Love, and it is a metallic mauve with gold reflex in it. Next shade is Passion, which is a matte magenta. Next shade is Fresca, which is a purpley tone mauve with flecks of glitter in it. Next shade is Inspire, which is a metallic purpley berry. Next shade is Idolize, which is a camel color, and it's also matte. Next shade is Aphrodite, and it is a deep red. Next shade is New Classic, and it is a metallic brown. Next shade is Burnt Gold, which is a dark to medium matte brown. Next is Flora, which is a matte coral. Next shade is Scallop, which is a matte pink. Next shade is Celestial, which is a matte brown with silver reflect glitter in it. Next shade is Ethereal, which is a metallic light pink. Next shade is Triumph, which is a matte cranberry. Next shade is Supreme, which is a matte medium to dark brown. My favorite shade, Blank Canvas, which is a matte cream. Next shade is Botticelli, and that is a dark purplish berry, and it's matte. And the last shade is Goddess, which is a matte true mauve. Alright, let's try it on, and I will walk you through the tutorial. So, of course, priming my eyes with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Let's dive into this palette using Blank Canvas. I love this shade. It's so creamy, so beautiful. It sets my primer just right. Then I'm going to go to my crease with Scallop, which is that matte light pink. It's a nice transition shade. I like to start off my looks with this shade specifically. And then I'll go into Flora just to add more in the transition. Alright, then I'll go back in with Scallop just to kind of tone down Flora. Then I will highlight my brow bone with Blank Canvas. It's not too bright, but it does still highlight the brow bone very well. Alright, now I'm going to go in with Passion, which is that beautiful magenta, almost cranberry shade. It's very matte, very pigmented, but it blends out so beautifully. It reminds me of the Venus 1 palette, the cranberry in that one, because it was really, really pigmented, but it blended out really well. And that shade was Muse in the first Venus palette. And I'm just going to blend it out with a dry brush. Then I'll go in with Botticelli and kind of deepen that magenta color. It was a little bit tough to work with just because it is so pigmented and dark, but using kind of Passion with Botticelli kind of diffused it a little bit more. Alright, now let's gonna go back to Passion, and that's going to help diffuse it a little more. I kind of put a little bit too much, but blending is key with this palette. It's so pigmented, but the mattes really do blend out really nice. I'll diffuse it some more with Goddess. Then I noticed Goddess was actually a lot darker than I anticipated. But I did like it above and kind of blow out my crease even more. Alright, went in with Blank Canvas and kind of diffused Goddess a little bit more because that was way too much. Alright, gonna go in with Love. The only thing I didn't like about this palette is it didn't really have a very, very bright metallic shade, because I do like to use halo eye looks. I like to do these kind of looks with contour eyes, and there's not really a super, super metallic bright color to do that with. Then I'll go in with Passion again and kind of mix the two together, kind of make that transition in from the dark to light. Then go back in with Botticelli to kind of go on the lower lash line and mimic what I did on top. So Botticelli by itself is actually very purple, but if you mix it with Muse, it turns more cranberry. Then I'll go in with the first shade, which is Eden, and that matte shade's going to be going on the inner portion of my eye. It actually wasn't as bright as I thought it would be. And then diffused it with Scallop. And then I popped Ethereal on the inner corners of my eye. And of course finished with mascara and eyeliner. So here's the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!